and this part two, we had to make a part two.
Yeah, this is Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yeah, this is what Jake forget. We are yet this day in our captivity. All right, and you know what? When we was in the world, we had that same mentality because we didn't really fully understand that we was in captivity. You know, I was talking to these brothers earlier today, and we was talking about how, you know, thank God the Lord took us out of that music industry, trying to be an entertainer, right? But we was doing that shit for carnal shit. You know what I mean? Trying to get money, trying to, you know, you always thought, you know, when we was in the world that, okay, if I get rich and famous, I'm automatic. I got to get back to my people. So you always had that mentality. You thought that made you a good person. Okay, if I get rich and famous, I know, okay, I'm gonna open up some business, I'm gonna open some playgrounds for the kids. You know, I'm gonna help my people. But that's not how it works when you get with Esau. In fact, the NBA players, they're under strict contracts to they can't go back to they old neighborhoods, right, and help their community. That's in their contract, man. That's why you think them niggas play their practice playing games all year round. You know what I mean? Because I'd be like, man, did them NBA niggas ever get a break? Esau don't want them to have a break because when Jake started to get idle, Jake started thinking. Jake started doing research. Jake started studying. Esau, he don't want them niggas to study. He want them niggas to just be consumed with basketball. You know what I mean? So that way they can fulfill the agenda of America, right? So you know what I mean? I say that to say, man, when you chasing them fame and them riches, okay, you can forget that you're actually in captivity because you start thinking like, man, I can't be in slavery. I'm on a private jet, nigga, with bitches, nigga. This ain't slavery, nigga. I'm living. I'm on a yacht, nigga. That's all types of bitches here, nigga. I'm hanging out. This ain't slavery.
That's why the Lord always kept the nations. These are enemies, which today Jake don't even know he got enemies. These nations outside of you Israelites are your mortal enemies. The scriptures tell you never to trust your enemies. That's why you're at the bottom of every society. Then you got these subhumans, inferior so-called Asians, the Moabites, the Arabs, these Edomites, the so-called white people that even you, Jake, say that you're superior to. They live in better neighborhoods than you. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, what he'll do, can I?
Still
oh, okay.
Yeah,
but I was making the point from, we're gonna get that next. How the Lord kept these nations foot on your neck, kind of kept them at balance, kept them surrounding you to keep you in check. Like when you go off as a nation, then the Lord will raise up our enemies. Then we gotta contend with the enemy and call out to him to deliver us. So I'm just trying to say full circle, like, you know, we gotta deal with the issue at hand first. Right. We gotta get out of captivity.
Right.
Before we really build up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you look at the geographical map of the tribal lands, right, from Judah all the way down to Issachar, all 12 tribes. When you look at the tribal lands, right, and where Jake was set up, right outside of them, all the heathen were placed there. So Esau would be right there, Moab would be right there. The heathen was always right there, not far.
Esau was to the south.
Yeah.
Moab and Ammon was to the
east.
To the
west, yeah, to the east.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's east. Yeah,
then you had the heathens up in the north,
yeah.
Samaria, and then, I mean, we just mingled among the heathen. That was pretty chaotic in the ancient world. But it was a reason why the Lord did it like that. You know, when we was in the east, you know, we wasn't, we was all just, everybody was damn near packed up together, all the nations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Noah and them came off the ship, and then his sons, Japheth and Shem and Ham. I ain't gonna go into it, but everybody started from one center location and just pretty much was in one area. So, you know, this thing been going on forever. The Israelites, us not being able to pretty much have a place, you know what I'm saying, and get to rest our feet because it's never been our rest. But we're getting ready to enter into our rest.
Right.
The kingdom of heaven, you know.
Where our ideas can flourish. See, in the kingdom, our ideas is going to flourish. You know what I mean? We're going to be able to, okay, we put the elements together. I want to make a, you know what I mean? I want to throw a party. You know, I want the DJ to be like this. You know, I want this to be like that. I want to have this type of boat. Our ideas is really going to flourish. In this place, your ideas is only going to flourish to a limit, man.
But the heathen never wanted us to continue building our temple. Every time we was doing something in our home, during these times we're speaking about. All right.
You guys are make sure
No, no way.
kind of figured you learned seems like have a great day.
Thank
All
you.
right, man.
Thanks,
Give a
man.
speech.
Thank you, bro.
He wanted to say something.
Yeah, he probably. He's a Kamala.
Yeah. Fact. But yeah, we was talking about. Yeah, we can't really be. Oh yeah. That whole time when we were building the temple under, coming out of that Babylonian captivity, the nations conspired and wanted us to wanted to put an end to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So every time we, you know what I'm saying, which the temple was a shadow of things to come. It was a foreshadowing of things to come. A representation of the temple now, which is the body of Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? So now, what do they want to do? They want to disrupt what we gotta say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead. Keep going.
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, but thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
And let me just say this about the captivity, one more thing, right? And a lot of these women, you know, because you got an influx of women online that are talking about, my man, you gotta make 6 figures and all this, and he gotta be this type of nigga, you gotta be a baller, nigga, all that shit, right? But the Israelite women don't understand that the majority of Israelite men don't got it like that, you see? And this is how we know that our women have betrayed us on this side, because she's supposed to understand that, right? You're supposed to understand that, yes, the average Israelite man in this society has to work check to check. You know what I mean? You want that 6-figure shit, go holler at one of them fucking heathen in Dubai, man, and let them niggas piss in your mouth, right? And you don't want to do that, but then you requiring all of these goddamn accolades of us. Okay, this is our captivity, man. The Israelite man is oppressed here, man. Okay, so that's something that the Israelite woman, she got to realize too, while you demanding all of these goddamn crazy ass demands. All right, you bitches got to be lighter on men's pockets, and you got to understand the position that men are in right now. But they're fully given over to the beast at this point.
They think this is the kingdom.
Yeah, they think that this is the kingdom. Like,
The
why
world
you
thinks
ain't got
this
it?
is the kingdom. Yeah, nobody understands the kingdom of heaven to come.
Right.
They can't fathom what we're talking about. So, as far as where this world goes, is America coming back to normalcy, and everybody having $1 million in their bank account. They don't.
Yeah, they don't understand. They just think that it's just supposed to happen if you work really hard. No, we read the whole Tosa Oklahoma thing, man. You get up to a certain level, Esau kick you back down 10 more steps, man. Right? And the Lord is doing that.
So Jake is not even fighting for nothing.
Yeah.
If you're not even fighting for the kingdom of heaven, then you're fighting. I mean, what is the world fighting for? We've already brought out all the evidence that this place is completely vile, and it's that it's spiraling down the drain. See, that's the difference without understanding this truth. You know what I'm saying? Not having the knowledge of the kingdom. Because what are you going to fight for?
Right.
It's faggot shit.
Yeah.
It's going down though. So, hey, everybody's in a state of what? Perishing. You know?
Keep going.
And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Yeah, you're subject to payments. That's just what it's going to be. Okay? The Lord didn't bring Jake here to America, all right, to be the emperors, all right? Because, you know, Jake got that silly ass mentality of I could be the president. If you work really hard, you got black fathers that'll tell their sons, look, son, you could be anything you want to be. You want to be an astronaut, you want to be the president of the United States, you can do it.
Carlton,
They told us that.
You know what I mean? No, that's not reality, man. All right, that's not reality, man. You Israelites, you're not getting that far up the ladder, man. All right,
HBCU niggas.
yeah, them niggas with them goddamn fucking expensive ass little bullshit ass suits. All right, niggas who think they can conquer the world. I hate them niggas too, man. HBCU bitch ass
Like
niggas.
going to college.
It's like 30 of them niggas in that picture, and they all got that suit, and they like they're the
Oh, man,
superheroes of
I-
fucking
they're like
Jake.
this.
Bitch ass niggas, man, with that clean haircut. You ain't gonna change nothing, man. All right, I don't give a damn how many books you read. I don't care what them professors told you niggas in them classrooms, okay? You're under the curses. All right, you Israelites are under the curses, man. Straight up, man. Get that through your head, man. That's why you ain't going nowhere. You know? Because Jake, it be Jakes like that, right? And it's like, damn, from the outside, them type of Jakes, them professional Jakes, they look like they got it all going on, real eloquent, real prestigious. Go into that nigga's family line, you find out that his uncle is a fucking crackhead. You're like, oh, this nigga's still going through the curses. You know what I mean? He's still going through the curses. His uncle's a crackhead. His mama is a goddamn prostitute. He was just one of the lucky ones to go to a HBCU and look like he about something.
Oh yeah, that's true, yo.
You know what I mean?
A lot of them families do spit out some kid that goes to some major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? They be coming from some fucked up shit. Yeah, because you under the curses, man. You're not going to get away from it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 9, Hear, Israel, the commandments of life, give ear to understand wisdom.
Yeah.
How happened it to Israel that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead?
Yeah, you're with the dead at this point, man. All right, this is what happens when you don't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Proverbs 21 and 16. Okay, those who don't have any wisdom of the Lord are with the congregation of the dead, man. You might as well be dead. Sure. Smoking weed is death. I mean, you ever seen them niggas? Them niggas be all gray and, you know, just like defeated. You know what I mean? Homosexuality is death, man. You know, and these are common practices amongst our people, man. All right, that they're doing on a day-to-day basis with no remorse.
Just some slimy shit.
You know, just some slimy ass stealing, adultery. That's dead weight, really.
Blaspheming. They won't accept the truth. That's the worst right there. Jake, not coming into the truth, just like, forget that shit right there. That's like, man, that's the ultimate evil right there.
And you go to the store, the only person you'll walk by smelling like weed is Jake.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be. I don't want to be nowhere near them niggas. Man. Get this nigga away from me.
He dead. His spirit is dead. You know what I mean? You could tell because it's like you talk. At this point, Jake is so gone. You try to talk to him about, you know, basic shit. Like, man, this shit is crazy out here, man. Jake say some wild ass shit.
Maybe though.
Yeah, no, man. No, bro. The Dodgers game, bro. That was a wild one. He's like, oh, this nigga. You gotta stop talking to him, you know?
Little dirt, bro. You see that, bro?
Yeah, you see dirt, bro. And then you hear his little theory about it, and it's like, this nigga is completely wrong. He has no idea what's really going on, even amongst his fucking primal knowledge. Jake don't even know what's going on with that. You know what I mean? Jake, you know what I mean? He don't even know what's going on with that. He think Sexy Red, her conspiracy is her red hair. Like, yeah, it's a conspiracy, man. Her red hair, man. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, you niggas is dead. You niggas believing in Jesus Christ. You know, that's low level, man. Jesus Christ is low level at this point. I mean, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. It's the white man, you know, on a picture, man. That's to me, that's like plain is everything. Okay, this is the man that put us in captivity. This is who we say we should worship. I mean, obviously, this ain't the Lord. Jake don't give a damn, man. Jake is dead, man. All right? You said you had something?
Yeah. Judges.
All right.
Just about persecution.
Okay, I was just going to read. Well, we're going to stay on the topic.
Judges 2 and 10.
Well, not how we just say no rest.
It's just a little bit of the history to show the patterns of Jake, the ups and downs where Jake was just completely diminished. By turning away from the power source. It says Judges 2 and 10, and also that generation were gathered unto their fathers, and there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord Yahweh, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. So this generation right here, even if you look at it, even when you go back a couple of generations like Big Mama and all of them, you know, in black families, so-called black families, shit, even though she was probably, you know, running the family and shit, there was still a lot of belief in the Bible. and good morale. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of stories about Big Mama shit she was saying that was pertaining to the scriptures that was on point, even from my mother this day. But this generation, they don't have no knowledge of the Lord. It says, and the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh and served Baalim. And that's what our people are like literally going after, man. Just like this whole hip hop, American culture, this westernized do what you will, do what thou wilt culture. That's like in the worshiping Baalim. You know, you could just do whatever, be a whore, whatever. You know, it says, and they forsook the Lord power of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed other gods, the other gods of the people which were round about them, and bowed themselves unto them and provoked the Lord Yahweh to anger. So that's, you know, the land of Egypt was synonymous with our captivity. You know, and even here in this land of America, you rewind, like go a little bit past 100 years, this was the land of our captivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it said, you know, the Lord brought them out of the land of Egypt, and they followed other gods. So us being delivered out of the hardest part of captivity in this country, the little chains, you know, on the neck and shit like that, shackles, you know what I'm saying? You would have thought our people would have went more towards calling on the Lord. The whole civil rights era, you know what I'm saying? That whole era, the segregation era, you know what I'm saying? But what happened? Our people started going after the gods of the other nations even more. You know, now the average female is a diva,
Yep.
you know, which that's a god of another nation. The Edomites.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the nigga, he's a thug.
Yeah, Kali. That
Yeah.
diva demon is Kali.
Kali, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the thug demon, those are two ancient heathenistic demons. And those are just one, one example. But let me just finish up. And they forsook the Lord Yahweh and served Baal and Asherah. Yeah, the queen of heaven, Asherah, you know. So this whole, especially among you tribes, that woman worship shit, especially you Latin tribes. The Hispanic woman expects you to worship her jaws off top. It says, and the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could no longer stand before their enemies. So you talking about building in this place and putting together banks and coming together, and you got a whole plan and shit, you know. Everybody just put their 2 cents in, it's not gonna work because the Lord is angry and hot against you.
Right.
I forget where is that? Isaiah 51. He said that the fury of the Lord is upon the men of Israel, to the point where they're lying in the, you know, at the corners of all of these, you know, these hoods and shit, corner stores, drunk, finished, drugged out, gang banging, no job, no instructions. That's the fury of the Lord upon the Israelite man.
And the nigga, like you said, it's niggas that's at the corners, you know, be doing all that stupid shit, being gang members. These are individuals that are like raising children. So generations down the line, it's just degenerate. You know what I mean? And that's the Lord. The Lord makes sure that, okay, I'm gonna make sure that your line, you niggas' lines is just all out degenerate. You know what I mean? You gonna come from gang bangers, you gonna come from crackheads, and you ain't never gonna reach the top.
Third generation crip.
And right here it says, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them. A lot of this stuff that spoiled you comes from your enemy. Never trust thine enemy. So as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness. And iron never stops rusting. You can try to polish it off, cover it up, paint over it, but the rust is gonna always show forth eventually. So you Jake's trying to build among your enemies, like the brother brought out. All those Oklahoma and all of those different societies where Jake's tried to build up already. And we're just looking how these devils, they just called the cops on us a minute ago.
Right, yeah.
And we out here just congregating, reading the scriptures,
Yeah.
telling the truth. See, we got to get away from these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it says, whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord Yahweh was against them for evil. As the Lord Yahweh had said, and the Lord Yahweh had sworn unto them, and they were greatly distressed. So the issue that our people got to deal with first is coming back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai,
Right.
which they don't want to hear that from us.
Right.
I guess they want to hear it from the Lord himself. But once the Lord starts speaking, he's not gonna. There's gonna be no doors for repentance open. You know, he's just gonna get to tearing shit up and bringing forth those sore judgments.
I got a quick preset, real quick. You got the corners one?
Yeah, I got the corners.
Nah, it's all good.
Well, it's point.
Let's just. What's about what the corners? The corners? Yeah, we don't need that right now. We'll stay with that. This is Jeremiah 26:13. It says, "Therefore now amend your ways and your doings, and obey the voice of the Lord your God, and the Lord will repent him of the evil that he hath pronounced against you." Yeah, just like you said, we got to fix the problem at hand with the Lord. You know what I mean? We got to mend our way. You got to mend your ways with the Lord, so that way he could draw back this evil that he got against you. You know what I mean? Jake don't understand. You being in the ghettos, you being in prison. It's all types of Jakes incarcerated. Your women are turned out. They hate you. All of this is the evil that the Lord has pronounced against you. Okay, and this is a spiritual thing. All right, this is something that you can't really fight against. You know what I mean? No matter how hard you try, no matter how many of you dumb niggas get on that podcast and try to talk to the Israelite woman, try to talk some sense into her ass, she's not gonna respect you. Okay, because that's a part of the curse, that your woman is gonna be a harlot in the city. Okay, that's the evil that the Lord has pronounced against you, man. Police brutality. That's the evil that the Lord has pronounced against you. All right, you got. I'm gonna read it one more time. It says, "Therefore now amend your ways and your doings," right? And amend means to well, somebody get that word. Jeremiah 26:13. Amend, right? You gotta. Hey man, you Jakes, you got a lot. You got a lot to say sorry for, man. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, if you go inside of a man's house, right? And you start fucking up a man's house, right? And he beat your ass for it. You know what I mean? The next time you go over his house, you gonna have to tell him sorry. You can't just walk back up in there and be like, "Hey man, shit, nigga, hey, what up, man? What up?" You know what I mean? Nah, you better, he gonna expect like, nigga, what was all that about? You know what I mean? You gonna have to holler at me about that. We gonna have to make that right
And you better be sincere about it.
Yeah, you better be sincere before I let you back in this house again. Yeah. Straight up. So that's how the Lord is looking at it. Before I give y'all my my good graces, you gonna have to make a couple things right with me, man. I mean, how you think the Lord feel about you niggas being faggots, man? You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't like that.
See, Jake only want to hear something that's worldly friendly.
Yeah.
Like Jake will listen to us. Did they say anything cool? Did they say on the dead homies up?
Yeah.
What
was that?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we didn't hear him say on the dead
homies. Yeah.
So nigga, not understanding the Lord is the hardest entity out here. Like Jake want to hear something that's according to the world. Like, oh nigga, I don't hear them saying nothing slick. No slick talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, the Bible is the most bloody. Jake idolized the fucking cartel and all these niggas. Hey, the Bible, nothing got nothing on the Bible. How the Lord will kill you.
Yeah.
Son, kill you, cut your fucking head off, kill your whole family,
Send the bear after you.
kill your children. You want to be tough, you want to be hard. That's what the Bible at. But Jake, he'll fan their hand. Ah, nigga, you hear them niggas over there? See, that's why a lot of you niggas, the Lord is gonna just kill you, your mama, your girl, your children, your daughter, everybody, nigga.
That's right.
Cause you got itching ears, what you want to hear.
Right. You don't want to clean yourself up. Jake think he above that. I'm already perfect. All I got to do is stop smoking weed. You know what I mean? That's Jake's mentality. If I just stop smoking weed, I know I'm perfect. I know that. That's it. My heart is good with God.
Perfect.
My heart is already good with God. I know I'm a solid nigga. You's a fucking scoundrel in the flesh, nigga. Yeah, you's a fucking scoundrel in the flesh, man, and you need to be reborn, nigga. All right, you need to be reborn, nigga. You know
all these niggas in America need to be reborn.
Yeah, straight up.
It's a bunch of homosexuals.
Niggas with them dreads, you better cut that off, man. Okay, and you know what I mean? Leave that Rastafarian spirit alone. You need to get away from a lot of this shit because it's a lot of philosophies in Jake's head that Jake don't even know he got. That has shaped his reality. The black mama boy spirit Jake don't even know how much that plays a part in his thought process day to day. Jake don't even know how deeply ingrained that shit is in him, man.
Yeah, Jake can't even do professional fighting sports no more because of that.
Yep.
There's no way the so-called black man could even excel to the top with that spirit. You can see it in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Jared Anderson got his ass whooped by Martin Bacoli because he got in there with a man, and Jared Anderson is an American black boy. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was tough, but you could tell he emotional. You could tell he one of them niggas. You tell him, hey bro, make sure you tie your shoes up. Nigga, I know what I'm doing, nigga.
Dear mama nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I know what I'm doing, nigga. One of them, you know what I mean? One of them type of niggas,
A
man.
little bit of adversity,
Yeah.
it's over.
I know what I'm doing, nigga.
Don't say nothing about the black man.
Yeah. Don't say. Don't talk about a mama, period. He one of them niggas. I don't, you know, bitch ass, you know. Somebody got that word? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tyler.
This is a mid in the blue letter. In the Hebrew, it's yatab, and it says to be pleasing to be well for, be well with, go well with.
Yeah, you got to do what's right in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, you got to do what the Lord delights. Okay, you think the Lord delights in you eating pork? You got to cut that out, man. That shit smells disgusting too. You niggas keep eating that shit, man. Yeah, hey, you gotta stop eating that, man. You gotta stop eating that pork, man. Okay, you gotta completely let that shit go. That shit is vile, man. You know? That shit is sick. You know? So a lot of you niggas, it's a lot of y'all, it's a lot of shit that y'all gotta clean up, man. Alright? You are nowhere near where you think you are with Yahweh Shem Shai. You are nowhere near. Alright? We ain't even that close, but we're close enough, alright, to where we can hopefully be saved. Lord willing, you know what I mean? Hopefully. But you niggas, you ain't nowhere near it, man. So I don't know where all this pride from Jake is coming from. Like, Jake just know what he's talking about. Jake know the Bible. Jake, you can't, you know, Jake is the smartest man alive.
He go to church every Sunday and think he's saved.
Yeah. Or you got a lot of these Rizza Islam niggas. You know, these little Rizza Islam ass niggas that, you know, get on these little podcasts and he just talking to camera for 45 minutes about some shit that's only important to him. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn H2O, nigga.
The deacon will do that shit.
Yeah. Just up there for an hour. Talking about some shit that's only important to him. How his day was and what his experience was. Nigga, how do you feel about Yahweh Shem Shai, man? Okay? You know, give us some knowledge on that, man, while you niggas is trying to drop jewels on niggas out here. Okay? Tell us what the Lord wants out of us. All right? But y'all don't have the answer because y'all not with the Lord. You see? You know? Is that it? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get you got it?
It's Lamentations 1:1. How doth the city sit solitary that was full of people?
Yeah, what does it say? Read it again.
Lamentations 1:1. How doth the city sit solitary that was full of people?
Yeah.
How will she become as a widow? She that was great.
Oh, what is a widow? A widow is a woman whose husband died.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So basically it's saying that you Jake, you've casted off Yahweh, the Heavenly Father. You casted him off, so you don't have a father. You don't have a husband anymore. You see?
And a woman without a man is a woman without a cover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it amazes me how many times you'll see a woman out here walking alone in the streets, and the sun's already gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that's risky. That's risky.
Hey, out there, you go out there to India with that shit.
Oh man.
You will be surrounded within 20 minutes.
Oh, them niggas be jerking on your clothes.
Yeah.
And shit.
You'll be surrounded. Them niggas will be following you before the sun go down. As soon as that sun go down, they're like hyenas, like that sun go
You
down.
seen them videos?
Yeah, I see that. There's like 20 of them. One bitch. They're just smacking the shit out of me. And they're not gonna show you the videos and tell you about how a lot of them women be getting raped. That be out there by themselves running around at night. You know what I mean? So when you ain't got no man as a woman, I mean, you pretty much open for whatever, man.
That shit happen in New York all the time.
Go to the LA Union Station, the Los Angeles Union Station, and you see women like them little homeless women that be at the Union Station. You know what I mean? This brother, he know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You could just tell them women, they go through the ringer. You know, it's just, you know, them, what's I'm gonna call them niggas with no teeth, them niggas that, the bum niggas be probably raping them or you know, pumping them with drugs. They open for anything, basically. And that's pretty much what's up with you, Jakes. You open for anything because you ain't got Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. You ain't got no husband. You ain't got no father, man. You ain't got no guidance. All right. The Lord talks about in the scriptures. It says, "I will be your guide." Okay. I will be your guide. All right. You know, the Lord guided us out of Egypt, man. All right. The Lord guided us through the wilderness. The Lord came down himself, and he was in that chariot, guiding Jake. In numbers, you know what I mean? He was guiding Jake. You see? But when you cast off the Lord, I mean, you pretty much left out here for your enemies now, man. You know what I mean? So now you become Esau's property, and pretty soon Esau gonna put the final stamp on you niggas now. He gonna put the final stamp on you to really make sure you his property.
That's right.
Go ahead.
How will she become as a widow, she that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces? How will she become tributary?
Yeah, how is she become tributary? Okay, and tributary is pretty much like this brother read earlier, people that are subject to payments. All right, you're subject to paying all of these bills, and you know what I'm saying? You got to pay this electric bill, or else you got to pay this, or else.
Buy your water.
Yeah, you got to do all of this. Why does it have to be or else? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You don't pay taxes or something, or you don't pay some type. You don't pay child support, right? You're going to jail. Why does this devil have that much authority to just do that? Just declare you're going to jail if you don't pay this. You're not even a criminal for real. You're not even a goddamn violent individual, but you miss one payment and that could be the end of your life. You go to jail for 3 years or some shit.
Well, he puts you niggas in straits. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he puts you in a difficult position. So now you're tied to these payments. You know what I'm saying? Where now it makes your life harder. Like this brother said earlier. Like the NBA players, they got to dribble the ball year round.
Yeah.
You niggas got to go to the job site every fucking day.
Yeah. And then who's helping forward the affliction? Your demon ass, your demonic ass woman. Right? So Esau, he's slapping you with all these goddamn charges, and then what your woman doing? Cause she with the devil. She
She the enforcer.
You know, if you can't pay this bill, you got women on the internet that are straight up saying like, if my man can't pay rent, I mean, I'm just gonna have to leave him.
Yeah.
So imagine what these women are telling these niggas that they with on a day-to-day basis. A lot of these bitches is with these niggas off of conditional means, man.
Yeah.
It's conditional love. Even the woman that we got, brothers. All right, the woman that we dealing with, more than likely is conditional. We'll find out in that day if she really love us. You know what I mean? We'll find out. Okay, when all hell break loose, that's when we gonna find out. Do this woman really love us? The woman we with right now, and it's true, she might get replaced with women that actually do love us.
Right.
The women we with right now, she might bug out in that day, and we gonna find out. Oh damn, she wasn't really the whole time.
She chipped up.
Because a lot of these women, it's all about conditions, right? And a lot of these women are wagering, helping the devil wager conditions on men, and saying if you don't got this, if you don't got that, then I can't be with you. So now Jake is just in this revolving cycle of, well, I gotta go to work, I gotta dedicate my life to work because then I can't keep my wife, and my kids she gonna take the kids. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of you niggas, you know that it ain't no death do us part.
Nah.
Nigga, it's till that electric bill do us part. It's till a car note do us part. That's really what it is with these women.
Yeah.
Okay? Is that it? That's it on that, huh? All right, somebody get that Deuteronomy 28, 29. If brothers got something. All right. Let's go. Hold. Got that. Get Sirach 17 and 25. Start at 25. Yep. What?
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 29. It says, "And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness."
Quick, somebody get that word grope. 28 and 29, Deuteronomy 28. broke. All right, let's see what that word means. Because I believe that's like complaining, you know, and that's what Jake, that's the constant state that Jake is in. Jake is just always complaining and why can't I have this? Why can't I have that? What? How come our people can't do it like that? The Asians are doing it like this. Okay, well, what we're reading in Deuteronomy, this is the curses. Okay, this is what the Lord said. All right, the Lord said if you don't follow, okay, these guidelines, this is what was going to happen to you. Okay, all right, this is what was going to happen to you, man. And it also talks about our women being whores too, being sluts and nasty fucking bitches too, man. All right, and we got to deal with that. I don't like seeing that shit. I mean, yeah, it's cute. Who the fuck want to see that shit, man? You know what I mean? Who the fuck want to see a woman, our women in booty shorts running around with tank tops and, you know what I mean?
She got that whore walk too.
You know, and she got the steak walk.
That whore walk.
Do you see the Edomite woman doing that shit? Walk. It's only the Israelite woman. You go on Instagram, she's just obsessed with herself. You know what I mean? She just all sorts of different faces within 20 seconds. Those are them demons. That's that whore demon. That's a curse that the Lord put on her to be like that, man. And it's only our women, man. All right? Hey, you know, ain't nothing to be proud of with this shit, man. All right? This is why we need Yahweh Shai, man. We need Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? This is a nightmare, man. If you don't understand that this is a nightmare, okay, you can go ahead and just ride it out with Trump then, you faggot. All right? Go ahead and die off in this country then, bitch. Straight up, I gotta call these niggas that, man. You don't stand for shit. All right? Go ahead. This is, got that word? Go ahead. Whoever got the word, I don't know.
Yeah, in the Hebrew, that word for grope is mashash. It says to feel grope. You know, it says to feel in the darkness, to feel out, Lord with the hands.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I wasn't complaining. It goes into more Jake just being blind.
Yeah, it says as the blind gropeth in darkness.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Grope. Yeah. Just doing all of this, right? So Jake is trying to start all of these businesses, his black-owned shit, but really you niggas is just doing this because you really don't understand the schematics of starting a business in America. This is just witty ideas that you niggas got, and some of you niggas you bring it to fruition and it actually happens, but then you get in it and then you find out you're way over your head. You know what I mean? You be like, damn, Esau really got a lock on this shit. I got to answer to him. I thought I was going to have my own soul food restaurant, but then I got to talk to the health inspector, or this could happen. I got to pay this fine every month, or this could happen. I got to do promotional ads. God damn. You know what I mean? That's because a lot of you Jakes, you get in, you get into these prosperous independent ventures, right? You get into this shit not really knowing what's going on. Like Jake that get into the entertainment industry. Half of them niggas that get up in there, they don't know that you got to become a full-blown Satanist. All right? They don't know that they got to drink blood. They don't know that they got to, they got to get a train ran on them. A lot of them women that want to come up, they want to be stars. She's just trying to be a star. She think it's innocent because she watched Disney Channel her whole goddamn life, right? But she don't know that she didn't account for that one night when Esau, him and his buddies, they lay it all on the table and that nigga pull his rod out and tell her to get on her knees so that way you can get this big movie break that you want. They didn't account for that. I knew a woman like that. Her name is Anna Lou. I knew her personally, and she was trying to be a rapper. And when I met her, she was real goddamn, what could I say, like zealous to be like a rapper and be like the next girl, right? And then she was starting to climb up the ladder. She ran into that nigga Too Short raped her. You know what I mean? She met her hero and that nigga sexually assaulted her, man. She didn't account for that, and then she was crying all over the internet. Oh, how could this happen? This ain't what I signed up for. Oh, well, that's because you went into that shit blind.
Free of charge too, he walked.
Yeah, and nothing happened to him. She tried to do everything in her power, but guess who he's protected by?
Esau.
You know what I mean? So, ain't nothing you Jakes can do. You're not gonna pop it off for real like you think you is. A black-owned business is a fucking joke. Okay? It's a joke. You niggas with that black-owned business, you ain't gonna be doing nothing but fighting each other, man. You niggas can't even get along, man. How you gonna start how Jake gonna start a business and most gang violence is niggas killing each other? Come on now, man. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta establish brotherly love or something, man. And y'all not gonna do that. You know what I mean? If you niggas is gonna do a black-owned business, I mean, you might want to do a curriculum to teach niggas brotherly love or something, man. Nah, it's just hire employees. You don't even know these niggas, but they black. Black niggas off the street.
Taking out the register and shit.
You know what I mean? Just some nigga. He's a black nigga. It's black-owned business, nigga. You know what I mean? That's all you niggas. You just care about that shit. You care about that title, and you don't care about the Lord. All right? You want to be in these churches tap dancing like some fucking idiots. All right? You don't care about the Lord, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, back here.
Yeah, back here. Yeah.
It says, "And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee."
Look at that. You shall not prosper in your ways. Let's go ahead and get that in a different translation. Let's get that in the NLT. Let's make it crystal clear for niggas. All right? Let's make it crystal clear for you dumbass niggas out here, man. All right? If you do not have the Lord, you're not getting far. Okay? Straight up, man. You ain't prospering in nothing, man. All right? And if you do prosper, you're gonna come face to face with the devil. And you're going to be able, and the only way you're going to continue is you're going to have to turn into Diddy or something, man. You have to turn into one of these vile-ass niggas, these vile-ass celebrities, man. You know, you have to sacrifice everything, man. Literally everything. All right? For this devil. What?
It says, Deuteronomy 28 and 29 in the NLT, "You will grope around in broad daylight, like a blind person groping in the darkness, but you will not find your way."
Wow. Look at that. You will not find your way. You ain't going to figure it out, Jake. You're not going to do it. You will not. It's not. The Lord ain't going to let it happen. The Lord will do something to where, you know, Jake can get some shit going, and then next thing you know, somehow, some way,
Shut down.
You know what I mean? The Lord flood the whole business. The toilets. Somehow the toilets just flood. And now this nigga, he got to stop his business for 2 weeks to fix that problem.
Now
But
he can't catch up.
But now he can't catch up. So now he has to shut the business down. You see, the Lord will intervene at some point, because this is not your rest, and the Lord don't want you to get comfortable here. This is your punishment, man. All right, in the kingdom, everything will go perfect. Here, come on, man. Let's get real. Go ahead.
It says, you will be oppressed and robbed continually, and no one will come and save you."
Oh, the nigga who came up with peanut butter, right? The nigga who came up with peanut butter, I believe that was a so-called black man. Well, you know, actually, the dude who came up with the internet, that was a so-called black man, right? But then what happened?
Robbed.
He got robbed. Esau put a patent on it and said, "Nah, this is our invention now," right? Peanut butter. That I believe a slave. I believe a slave came up with that. A slave in a plantation came up with peanut butter, but because he was owned by the massa, all right?
That's mine.
That's my idea.
That's mine.
I'm shopping that around all the other plantations. You can keep making it though.
Good job, boy.
You keep making it, because I don't know how to make it yet. But once I learn how to make it, I'm gonna go ahead and put a bullet in your head. You know, that's Esau. That's Esau. He was doing that. Go ahead and put a bullet in your head after I learn how to make this.
Good job,
Thank
boy.
you, though. You know what I mean? You see? You just constantly get robbed, man. You niggas is just constantly getting robbed, right? You got a lot of rappers that are saying that they don't even own their own masters. How this nigga don't own his own music, but he made it? He wrote the song, you know what I mean? Like, how you don't own it? You know? That shit don't be making no goddamn sense to me. You don't own the music, but you made the music though. You don't own it. You don't own the car, but you created it. You see?
It's just like Michael Jackson, didn't he purchase Eminem's catalog, his whole catalog?
Yeah.
Why is that for sale?
Right. Exactly. Like, what do you mean? How is that for sale? Like, it's just,
How he owned my shit?
you know what I mean? Like, you know, Esau didn't put no work into that. You know what I mean? But he owned it. You know what I mean? Because that's part of the curses, just to get robbed continually.
He bought it off of Esau.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got that Sirach?
Yeah, he was 17, right?
Yeah, 17, no, 25. 25, 26. And then somebody hold, we're going to start getting into how the Lord is the only Savior. So somebody get Zephaniah 3 and 8, and then get, well, actually, what we get next is, let me see, I think I want Exodus. We'll start. So somebody get Zephaniah 3 and 8, and then somebody get Exodus 6, 5 through 6. We'll start getting into how the Lord is the. No, don't do all that. Yeah, just hold the camera. Don't worry about all that. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 17 and 25. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less.
That's what you're supposed to be doing. That should be your focus. Okay? Amending your ways. All right? Because deep down in Jake's mind, all you Jakes, you know you going off. Let's be real. And Jake will sometimes say it too, like, man, I know I ain't supposed to be doing this. I know this shit wrong. You know what I mean? Fuck, I know I ain't supposed to be ramming this nigga inside of his record. I know. You know what I mean? My shit burned. This shit do not feel good. Why am I doing this? You know, a lot of Jakes, Jake be knowing that they going off, man, right? But you gotta tap into that repentance, though. You gotta tap. See what it is Jake don't want to admit that they a bad person. So what Jake will do is Jake know he wrong, but then he'll never say he wrong, because then that's giving power to the devil in his mind. Like, if I say I'm wrong, that makes me a bad person. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm wrong. I'm just gonna say next time do better.
You know that's why a lot of Israelites suffer with mental health, you know, because that guilt that we have, you know, right, when we go off. Right.
That, you know, you got Jakes is committing suicide and shit. You know you going off, man. Okay, but you got to tap into to saying sorry. All right, taking accountability. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas is trying to tell these women to take accountability, right? Well, these women ain't gonna take accountability until the Lord come with judgment, man. All right? Until because right now these women, why would these bitches take accountability when that simp is just gonna hit her up tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? She gonna get, you want these women to take accountability for all of the wicked shit they doing, but then the wicked shit is just laid out on a platter for them in the next 5 minutes.
And they're rewarded by the government.
Yeah, they're rewarded. So it's like, I'm not gonna take accountability for what? Like, what do I get out of that? No, women have to understand the repercussions of not taking accountability, and that's gonna come through death. All right, that's gonna come through judgment of the Lord. That's when they're gonna start taking accountability. That's when you Jakes is gonna start taking accountability. When you start seeing that, yeah, okay, smoking weed, being a homosexual, right? Being a goddamn an adulterer, this shit could actually get me killed. You know what I mean? That's when, cause you know when a nigga get caught, with somebody else's wife, and when the nigga come in the house, what the nigga be doing in the bed? Hey man, I'm sorry, man, my bad, man, I'm sorry, man, my fault. That, what he doing? He taking accountability. But it had to take him to get caught with the husband. He got the gun in his face.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
Should have thought about that before you went and slept with another man's wife. That's why the scriptures say the wages of sin is death.
Right. It's too damn late for all that, man. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 17 and 26. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health, and hate thou abomination vehemently.
Yeah, read that one more time. That was the point.
Sirach 17 and 26. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health.
Yeah, that's how you gonna get out of these ghettos. That's how you get out of the projects. You gotta turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He was the one that leads you out of darkness, not you. You're a mortal man. Okay, you niggas need to stop listening to Esau's little fairy tale superhero nonsense, okay?
That's right.
All right, because a lot of these niggas, they watch a lot of these Slumdog Millionaire movies of how some goofy nigga made it from the projects. He made it on his own. You know what I mean? Anybody can do it. The 50 Cent get rich or die trying story. You niggas got way too caught up in that, man. And in the movies, they never say anything about the Lord actually being the assister. It's just always make it seem like it was all on their own accord. No.
Got it out the mud.
Got it out the mud, nigga. No, it don't work like that, man. You need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The Lord is the one that leads you out of darkness. The Lord is the one that got us to this point, to where we're standing on our feet and we're preaching. All right? Somebody hold Ezekiel 37. I know I want to get into how the Lord put the breath, you know what I mean, for Jake to rise up. You know what I mean? The Lord is the one that does that, man. Go ahead and finish that off, but get Ezekiel 37.
Sirach 17:26. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health, and hate thou abomination vehemently.
Yeah, you're supposed to hate. You're supposed to hate wickedness vehemently. You're supposed to hate it to the depths of your soul, man. All right. You know, you see somebody smoking a cigarette, you're supposed to frown at that, like, this nigga, man. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to congratulate that nigga, man. You know, or give him soft words about him smoking a damn cigarette.
Hey, brother.
He's smoking a cigarette. You either get the fuck away from him or you rebuke his stupid ass. All right, because it ain't just about him killing himself, nigga. You got our whole nation looking bad. Huh? Oh, hey, come right here and say that. Come right here and say that. Don't be across the street. Come talk to us right now. Come talk to us right here. Okay, well,
I'm a native of this city.
all right.
Okay. I ride bikes at 46 years old like an Olympian.
Okay.
Okay, I'm probably faster than you, stronger than you. I'm sure
What
than you. My name is Jacoby Rocky.
What that got to do with anything? Do you know the
Mind
Lord?
your business.
Do you know?
I'm blessed and
See,
highly
there it is.
favored.
There it is. That's what it is.
Blessed and highly favored. I'm a temple worthy of heat.
You got
Me.
offended because of the cigarette.
No, I got offended because
You
you're
got
speaking your
that's
mind.
what it is. You got
There's
offended because of the
kids here.
cigarette, man.
There are people that might.
We don't care
think
about
that-
the kids. The Lord don't care about the kids.
No, you don't care about yourself.
No, the Lord don't care about kids, man.
What church you go to?
No, this is the church. This is the church right
You
here.
guys are a street ministry.
Yeah.
Do you believe that Jesus Christ, right?
No,
Okay.
not Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Let me finish my question before you cut me off.
Go ahead, you got it, man.
You can't hear nothing unless
Go ahead,
you
you got it, man.
He died on the cross so people can what? Can you forgive them for their sins? That's choice,
Okay.
right? Choice. To me, my Heavenly Father admitted twice
Precepts on
where
there.
he was not perfect. Once when he cast out the devil, and second when he Jesus did it because he said, "I am he when he died." Basically, okay. So I say that to say this: life is about growth. When you start learning how to, or wanting to, should I say, obtain knowledge, then that's when your body's going to want to cease to exist.
Okay, well, look, check
But
this
you're
out. No.
loud.
We
And
let you
everybody
talk. No,
here
we
is not-
already let you. We heard you
like
spill.
your ideology.
Tell
It's
us
not
about
spill.
prophecy. Tell us about the prophecy of
I don't
America.
gotta do anything.
What is the mark of the beast? Do you know that? What's the mark of the beast?
What difference does it make?
What do you mean? What difference does it make? That's an important prophecy
Okay,
that
I
the
mean,
Lord.
I
You said
would-
Jesus Christ. That's important. Somebody get that. Get Revelation.
explain this to you.
Get Revelation. No, we're not
Let me
finna hear
explain
you.
this to
We gonna get these
Whatever you
scriptures.
entertain in your life is what you
That's what we good at. That's what we get. We good at the scriptures.
What about defiling your temple?
Yeah. What about that?
You said not to defile your temple. You really
Somebody get that. Get defile your temple, man.
Is it weed? Is
Go
it
ahead,
tobacco?
man.
What is it? 'Cause
We not finna go back and
I'm trying to
forth
play
with the
a game,
Joker,
man.
man.
I was about to
It's natural to earth.
What we gonna do? We gonna give you the scriptures. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead. Read it. See, you don't want to hear it.
You want to hear?
I was discussing
Yeah,
about it, man.
yeah, you know what?
I sang for Andre
Go ahead,
Crouch.
read it,
Like,
read it.
I'm
Go ahead,
probably a
read it.
little more.
Go ahead, read it.
More than y'all want.
Brother, you gotta be faster, man.
Faster.
We ain't
I'm
talking. We're not
46
talking to
years
you.
old.
We're not
I'm a
talking to you. We're not
superintendent.
talking to you. We're not talking to you, man. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 3 and 17.
Go ahead.
If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy.
Yeah. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. You see? But the thing is Jacob's defiling their personal temple, and then Jacob come up here with nonsense and try to defile the temple of the Lord. You can get destroyed for that, man. Right? And we let him come up here. We were fair. And that's why I had to stop because I'm like, it's getting into a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo that don't even make no damn sense.
And he had mentioned that it's obvious that everybody out here doesn't agree with our ideology, and that's fine.
That's cool.
That's what the scriptures say people are going to be like.
Right.
Hey, the scriptures say that compare those like it who are going to be saved as unto a wave compared to a drop. You know what I'm saying? So majority of these people aren't going to believe.
Yeah.
Majority of people ain't going to come to the light because their deeds are evil.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, the scriptures back up us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get this real quick. 2nd Esdras 15:3, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." You see? You're not finna come up here and tell us anything, man. And then, you know, Jacob come up here with the goddamn abomination in the hands. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then try to tell us something, man.
That shit was he was getting the very last puff out of that shit.
Come on now.
That shit was down to the butt already.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At least ash the motherfucker, then come up here. You know what I mean?
That shit was down to the butt.
Come out here with the cigarette, man.
Smoking the phone.
But that's what it was. That's what it was. But here's the thing. I didn't know he had a cigarette in his hand.
He got offended.
I had no idea. I wasn't even looking at him. But he came up here. He got offended.
I got.
He was offended because he had a cigarette in his hand.
I got
What?
Hebrews 10:26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for your sins.
Yeah.
And he had mentioned, hey, didn't Jesus Christ die for our sins so that we're able to blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's no more sacrifice for the things that you niggas continually do over and over and over again. You know?
That's it for that. I mean, don't nobody want to hear that no mumbo jumbo shit. You go ahead and go tell that to you know, the Christian pastor. You debate with the Christian pastor.
Yeah.
All right?
Go debate with your mama.
Go debate with your mama about what's good and what's right, man. All right? You up here talking to men, okay, that's coming out the Holy Bible. Right? We getting this straight out the book. We ain't getting no outside source. This ain't Wikipedia that we just grabbing things off of, man. This is right out the scriptures,
hey,
man.
This ain't we got these 3 verses from the Quran.
Yeah, and then we got some over here from Buddha, and then the Korean National Bible is right here with us as well.
And Shiva.
No, man.
Said one said this too.
No, man. That's not how it's. No, we got the full understanding of these scriptures.
And that's all we need.
That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Okay? He came up here, I'm probably faster than you. I'm probably this and that. That don't matter. The Lord will chop your legs off, man. The Lord will paralyze you from the neck down, man. Then who are you faster than? You see? You ain't standing. We supposed to respect somebody like you, man. You ain't standing up against oppression. And when he gonna say, I said, well, what's the mark of the beast? Why does that matter?
Matters.
You fucking niggas are some low-level cockroach motherfuckers, man. I swear, man.
Every little thing matters.
God damn, man.
We were breaking down the C19 jab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That mattered.
That mattered.
That mattered.
Yeah.
Why does the mark of the beast matter? That's going to be even heavier than the C19 jab.
That don't matter. Don't matter. But I tell you one thing. You know what matter is a 6-pack. A 6-pack from 7-Eleven Marble. I guarantee he don't have that. He don't have that.
That damn
He'll lose his mind.
The King Cobra.
Yeah, I guarantee you a 4 Loco matter. Fucking low-level niggas, man.
I want to tell him who's going to say this.
Go ahead, you got it.
This is Sirach 32:17. A sinful man would not be reproved,
Go ahead and hook it up.
but finding an excuse according to his will, because we got on him about that cigarette. When he bring it up, when Jesus died for everybody, they like to say that. They basically say that Jesus. They basically say Yahweh shall die for everybody, so you can do whatever the hell you want to. He came up with a cigarette to the camp, blowing over on him. You know, you define your temple what the scriptures say about that. But Jesus died for everybody, but the law ain't done away with.
Right.
But that's what that dumbass nigga say. As soon as we want to get on him, he hurry up and leave off because he can't take it.
He knew it.
The
He knew it
demons
was
on
coming.
him.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. Yeah, that's why as soon as the scriptures came out.
The fastest bike runner or past me. What the hell that got to do with anything?
Give a damn. And you not the fastest bike runner, nigga. Because you smoke cigarettes.